Hi, welcome to Abby's Book Reviews vlog. It is the April-May book haul video. I totally forgot to do a April one. It got to a point where I had a cut off of when I was buying books up until before they became May ones, and then I went past that point and I couldn't remember what I'd bought before then and what I'd bought after that point, so I was just like, I'm just going to have to do a 2-month vlog. So I'm really sorry about that. If you've been waiting for an April one, it's here now. So the first book is In the Labyrinth of Drake by Marie Brennan. This one is, or most of these are actually already reviewed on the blog, so if you want to have a look at the reviews, go ahead. If not, you already know that I've bought the books. So yeah, this is number 4 in the Memoir of Lady Trent series. It's really good, and go and read it because it's amazing. I absolutely love it, and stuff happens in it which I was like really wanting it to happen, and then it does happen, and I almost screamed, and I got really super excited, and Matt had to like really calm me down because he was about to go to sleep, and I kind of woke him up. So yeah, it wasn't that good for that point of view. So next one is that I bought was Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare, first one in the Dark Artificers series. It follows on from the Mortal Instruments series, which I have read. Obviously I haven't reviewed any of those because I read them quite a few years ago when the last couple in the series were coming out, although I have reread the last couple in the series more recently. This is set 5 years after the Mortal Instruments series, so if you've read it, it's good to know where it picks up. If not, then at least you kind of know that something has happened before. It does introduce everything, so you don't need to have read the Mortal Instruments series. I would say it kind of helps, but you don't have to have read it, which is good, as it doesn't follow those main characters, if that makes sense. Then I bought The Fire Salmon by Francesca Haig. The reason I bought this is because actually I saw the second one was coming out, and I didn't realise it was the second one, so I almost bought it, and then I saw it was the second one. So I was like, maybe I shouldn't read the second one first. So I'm really glad I bought the first one first, because without it I think I would have really struggled with the second one. It's really good, and it's not actually what I expected at all, so I'm not going to give anything away, but go read it. She's amazing. And then obviously there's the second one, currently only available in hardback because it has literally just come out, but again, amazing. I think her writing has got better, because it is her debut series, so, but I absolutely love it. And oh my gosh, just please go read. I love them so much, and it's now getting really sunny outside. I love it. Oh, England weather, seriously, was snowing 2 weeks ago and now it's glorious sunshine. Oh, what is going on with the world? Anyway, you might have seen that I've been reading the Ben Aronovich Rivers of London series. Matt bought me the first one for Christmas, so I went and bought the rest of the series that's been published all in one go, and I kind of cleared out my local Waterstones for like 24 to 48 hours, which probably wasn't a good thing, apart from obviously Rivers of London, which is the first one, and the guy on the till wasn't that impressed with me. I was like, I'm buying books, why are you not impressed? So Moon Over Soho, book number 2. Set, I think, about 3 months after Rivers of London. I would suggest that you do read the previous books in the series. So for this one, read Rivers of London. For the others, read all the previous ones. I'm currently on book number 4, which I'll show you in a second. But yeah, I absolutely love them, and I love the front covers. So I don't know if you can see, but it's bits of London, and they all have like words. So that's the London Eye, and it's just got I written in the middle, and then the bits where the like crime takes place is all red. I think it's really cool. But it's making, even though I live really near London, it's making me learn bits of London just by looking at the covers. And also Ben just knows London so well, and he's teaching me about my capital city just through his books. It's incredible. So anyway, on to book number 3, Whispers Underground. I love this one. It's, as you can see on the tube signs, it is to do with the underground. I don't want to spoil it at all, but the bit underground and in the sewers, oh my god, like, I don't know if he went down there or if he just knows people who like work down there, but oh my gosh, the description of everything is just incredible. And oh, I'm so glad I'm not down there at all. But it's just, in a way, I want them made into like a film or a series or something. I know authors don't like people saying that because it ruins their ideas of stuff, and unless you get to help write the script, and unless you get to be on set a lot of the time and putting your ideas forward, it doesn't go how you imagined it. And I just think this would be the whole series would be amazing to be made into movies or made into a TV show. And I don't know, I just don't want to ruin the books at all, because they are incredible, and obviously everyone's then got their own imagination and come up with the way that people look, their own interpretation of that, but I just think it would be incredible. That's my own personal opinion, but I don't know if it would ever come true. Probably not, but you know. Anyway, on to book number 4, which is the one I'm currently reading, Broken Homes. So you might be able to see. Set in more Elephant and Castle way, which I don't think I've ever actually been to. So it's quite interesting, getting to learn about places that I've never been to, whereas the previous ones are more areas that I have visited. So it is really interesting from that point of view. So yeah, I just love the covers so much. And then Foxglove Summer, which I will hopefully be reading soon. Amber Smoke, which, by the looks of it, is set more in the countryside, because there isn't much on the cover. But yeah. But I'll be reading Foxglove Summer. I've just seen the second in the Kristen Cast series is coming out very soon, so I think I'm going to read Amber Smoke, which is the first one, which I got in my March book haul. So I'm going to read that one next in preparation for the second one coming out. I also might have a review copy of a book coming from Titan Books Publishing, which is awesome. So that will go up with my book haul for June if that comes. Hopefully it does, because I have requested it. It does sound like an awesome book. Obviously I'll have to do a review if it comes, when I get to read it. As soon as it comes, I'm going to drop whatever I'm reading and just jump onto that book straight away. So I get to read and review it before it comes out, just so it's done. So yeah, last book for this book haul is Hitman Anders and the Meaning of It All by Jonas Jonasson. Obviously Jonas Jonasson is a Swedish author. All his books are set in Sweden and then translated by a translator for whichever language you're reading it in. The translator does a really, really good job. But I must admit, imagine you've probably seen my review already, but this is not my favourite of his books. So even though I have it, I have it because I've read his other two and I really, really like them. But I don't know. Try it, maybe. If you've read his other two, you might be disappointed. I don't want to put you off. It's just my personal opinion that I didn't enjoy it as much as the others. I didn't find that the story flowed as well. It was a bit jumpy and stuff. I like that I'm reviewing them while doing a book haul because I've already read them. But yeah, there's The Girl That Saved the King of Spain and The 100-Year-Old Man Who Climbed Out of the Window, also by Jonas Jonasson. They are both awesome. I love them. So if you don't want to try this one, go for those two, because they're both awesome. Right, those are all of my books that I bought over the last 2 months. Obviously, most of the ones from March I haven't actually read yet, whereas the ones from this month and last month I have actually read, apart from one. So I will be getting back to the ones that I bought in March eventually. I really need to do that. I also have a whole load that I got bought for Christmas and that I bought at the end of last year, so I'll be getting around to those at some point. I'm like trying to keep up to date with my Twitter, trying to post as often as I can. Obviously not as easy as always when you're trying to plan a wedding. At the same time, 10 weeks tomorrow. As I'm filming this video, when I post it, it will be under 10 weeks. So yeah, I am on Twitter, so follow me there. I keep my Goodreads up to date, so you know when I finished a book. I pretty much have it on there straight away, if not on Twitter as well, and then my book review obviously goes up either the Saturday or the Wednesday after I've finished reading it. I'm sorry for the long delay in doing the book haul video. I'm also sorry about the long delay in the Hitman Anders in one of my book reviews. I just didn't have time to review it, so it kind of took a back seat and ended up being a bit delayed, which then pushed my reading and my other book review back a bit. So yeah, so I'm sorry for the delay in blogs and the delay in this vlog. I think that's everything. I'm going to try and keep as up to date as I can. If there's any requests for any particular type of blog or vlog, if you want me to do anything on top of the book reviews and book hauls, then please do leave me a comment on here or on my book review website, or just direct message me on Twitter as well. You could do it. Anyway, I think that's everything. I am going to go and try and do some invites for my wedding now. And then I am going to go and read some more Broken Homes, so I can try and finish that and get a book review up for you. Okay, peace out. Have a lovely day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and enjoy the weather. Bye.